What's up, guys? Exo Vendetta here. So I got three topics to talk about, and it's not going to take very long. But today I want to talk about first starting off with PewDiePie. Got kicked out of his recording studio for being too loud, and it says updated. It says YouTube's biggest star is infamous for screaming over footage of video games, and while he's making some good money doing it, it seems that his neighbors don't really appreciate his shikt at all. Shikt. What? Anyways, people should learn how to make an article and spell right. Actually, PewDiePie says he is getting evicted from an apartment that he used as a recording studio over the noise he makes while recording videos. Most of the time, PewDiePie records in a soundproof room where volume is really a problem, and he can shriek to his heart's content. Sometimes, however, he'll need more space, so he records in his kitchen, and that's where his neighbors can hear him loud and clear. As you can see around the 130 mark above, at some point a neighbor got so sick of PewDiePie's shit that he came over to chew PewDiePie out while the Swedish YouTuber was recording a video. In the footage, you can hear a man angrily cussing out PewDiePie, at one point even calling him a faggot. Here's PewDiePie clarifying why the neighbor said that. Not long afterwards, PewDiePie says he received an official eviction notice, which apparently required him to move out by the 29th of this month. In the video, you can see that PewDiePie has started to put things into boxes in preparation for that date. But he's not really happy about how the situation unfolded. If you're gonna be a landlord in Britain, the gay capital of UK, maybe try not be a fucking prejudiced piece of shit. How about that? PewDiePie joked, "I could buy this house, I don't fucking need you." Anyways, PewDiePie claims that he actually got a written noise complaint after his eviction notice, which, if true, is kind of hilarious, especially given the language they use. Apparently yelling in your house and considered anti-social behavior. I guess that's not totally wrong, but still, what? Landlord said, "Fuck you." PewDiePie said, "Luckily for us, it's really easy to move. It's not a problem. We have the resources and we can just do it." I imagine for another normal person, this would throw them out on the streets. Actually, PewDiePie already has another office lined up where he predicts so much shitty content is going to be made here. Hopefully we can yell as much as we want. Well, I hope he does. And honestly, I seen his video today explaining it. I think it was fucked up how the landlord talked to him. PewDiePie's video really explains pretty much everything and sums it up, guys. You should go check that out right now, actually. The guy was in the wrong. He shouldn't have called him those names, and yeah, PewDiePie can be loud, but honestly, I think at the end of the day, he didn't have to just kick him out after that one little moment. I think the guy probably had a bad day and he took it out on Pewds. That's what I'm thinking, guys. So PewDiePie, if you're seeing this, I don't know, you probably not. He wouldn't pay attention to a YouTuber like me, but if you are, man, I hope the best for you, man, and I'm glad that you're still staying strong and that you don't got no problems with this. It seems like he's handling it pretty well, guys, and let's just hope the best for him. Anyways, moving on to the next topic. Nintendo NX will focus on the games, not the specs. Now, I guess during E3, Microsoft announced that they were working on a Project Scorpio, which is basically an upgraded Xbox One. Based on Microsoft's announcement, it sounds like they focused very heavily on its specs and tossed words around like teraflops. Also, Sony's confirmation of an upgraded PS4 also hinted at more powerful specs, all of which we guess are to be expected. However, it seems that Nintendo plans on heading in a completely different direction. Speaking in an interview with Bloomberg, Nintendo of America's president Reggie Fils-Aime said that for the upcoming Nintendo NX, the company would be focusing more on the games for the console and less about its specs. According to Fils-Aime, for us, it's not about specs. It's not about teraflops. It's not about the horsepower of a particular system. For us, it's about the content. We're focused on bringing our best entertainment to both the Wii U as well as the NX in the future. So for us, whatever Microsoft and Sony are doing In terms of talking about new systems, that's for them to fight out in that red ocean. Of course, this doesn't mean that the NX will be a weak system, but for those hopping to see Nintendo compete against Microsoft and Sony based purely on horsepower alone, it doesn't look like that will be happening. In the meantime, the Nintendo NX will be officially launched come March 2017. Guys, honestly, I'm a Nintendo fan, okay? I had 360, I didn't fuck with the Wii, okay? I didn't mess with P3. You know, everyone has their own favorite console, but when Wii U came out, I kind of had a thing for it. I don't know what it was, I just wanted Wii U. I liked it a lot, I got it, I play Mario Kart 8, it's, you know, 3D World, all these games, Mario Maker, it's not bad. Actually, I watch Dashy Games all the time play on it. It's, you know, the games are really fun. You know, I know a lot of people agree that they're kid games, but honestly, you know, I feel like you can play whatever you want, you know. I could still play Pokemon games on the Game Boy or DS, but you know, that's a show for when I was a kid and I used to like it. So I think people shouldn't judge really that much. I think that NX focusing on games instead of specs is good. Because if you don't realize, they say the NX will be playing Call of Duty and other games now. Like, they're actually going to, like, be playing actual, you know, main AAA titles that weren't usually on it all the time. You know, and not just Call of Duty, like, they're gonna probably add, like, a lot of games like Battlefront or Overwatch. Like, they could just add a lot of good games, and I'm really excited about NX and what they got to offer, you know. I think that them focusing on this will be good to see if they're gonna be good with it or not. But anyways, it's time to cut this and just move on to the final news. There's a plan for Bayonetta 3, series creator says. And it starts off saying Platinum Games designer Hideki Kamiya is currently working on Scalebound, which is slated to hit Xbox One and Windows PC next year. But he says he wants to return to his character action game franchise Bayonetta after that. During an interview with Kamiya at E3, I asked whether he'd consider making a Bayonetta 3 once Scalebound is released. To answer your questions straightly, yes, Kamiya said. It's actually something I've been thinking a lot about. We've talked a lot about it internally at the company, and I've written some outlines for what the game would be. And I feel really confident it would be cool if we got the chance to make it. Right now, we're looking at opportunities if that opportunity ever came up to make Bayonetta 3. That would be really, really cool. The first Bayonetta, which hit PlayStation 3 and 360 in 2009, was directed by Kamiya. Bayonetta 2, which was picked up by Nintendo and released for Wii U in 2014, was handled by a different director, Yosuke Hashimoto. I apologize for these names, guys. I know I'm not the best reader, but I appreciate you working with me if you are still listening. Though Kamiya wrote the game's script. And that's all it says so far. Literally, that's the entire article. All these articles will be in the description below, guys, if you really want to read them yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much the news I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I know I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, so I thought I'd just play some Black Ops and show you some background for that this time. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the news, or if there's anything that you're really excited about now that I've told you all of this, leave a like. And don't forget to comment down below your opinion on all these topics. Like, do you even care or watch Pewdiepie? Do you hope he's going to be alright? Or anything like that, or just like these other news. Comment if you like any of the new good things about Nintendo or Bayonetta. But anyways, guys, Twitter, Instagram links in the description below. Hope you enjoyed. As always, EXO out.